Right 3, short, 30. Right 4, tightens 3. And right 4, keep middle over crest, 60. Right 2, open, 40. Tightens 2 into left 3, short, 30. Left 3, short, into right 4, open.
What's up, guys? We're going to be here in WRC 8 again today, and we're going to be continuing our season. We started out in the Ford Fiesta in the junior WRC class. As you can see, I did do a manufacturer tryout. We're getting ready to start our rest day, and then we're going to be moving on to the Tour de Corse, which takes place in Corsica, France. It's a really interesting and difficult rally, so it should be pretty fun. Anyways, guys, let's not waste any more time. We'll go ahead and jump in here and get started. I will say now, though, I'm not going to do a lot of talking during the stages because I do actually want to get a decent finish in these and actually progress our season well, because we kind of need to actually improve and move up the ranks into the higher class cars. Unfortunately, we only know what the weather conditions are at the beginning. Looks like we could possibly be moving into rain in the second stage here, but we'll be starting out at Novella and moving into Pietrasella, I believe, something along those lines. I don't speak French, so I'm probably butchering that, but let's go ahead and jump in and get started, guys. Oh, I did forget to mention too, the spring retainer for my sequential shifter actually broke completely, so now I have to run the short shifter, definitely making things a little more difficult trying to find the shifter. But I've gotten a little used to it. It actually happened last night, so I've not drove a lot of driving with it. Really not used to it, for sure.
Left 3, keep in, small cut into right 5, keep in. Left 2, open, small cut. And left 3, tightens into right 3, 50. Left 5, keep into right 4, 40.
Just lit the front tires up there
left
for a second.
Short, tightens into right 2, 50. Left 2 short and right 5. Brake and hairpin right, don't cut.
Oh, that was sketch. Not drove front-wheel drive cars since the last video we did here on our season. I have been playing the game, but I've been driving all-wheel drive stuff and a little bit of rear-wheel drive historic, but that's it.
Right 5 into left 4, short, narrows, 100 over crest. Left 3 long, tightens, don't cut, 50. Right 3, short open medium. And left 5 into right 4, don't cut, 70. Right 3, short, 30. Right 4, tightens 3. And right 4, open.
This is actually the first stage I drove this rally, and I gotta say, it's really beautiful looking here. It's honestly a little bit distracting.
Keep middle over crest, 60.
You can really feel the road surface changes here too. It's so smooth on this section. It feels like there's a lot more grip too.
Right 4 into left 6. Into right 5 long, tight.
It's kind of funny. I actually noticed the difference in the road more in the feel of the wheel than the actual look of it. And it was only after I really noticed that I looked and realized we were on a lot fresher, darker looking asphalt.
Into right 4, tightens 2, into left 3, short, 30.
Oh, that could have gone bad in so many ways.
Short, into right 4, open, 40.
You gotta really throttle manage this thing coming out of corners. The front tires want to light up so easily once it comes into boost.
Flat left brake for hairpin right, don't cut, 60.
Honestly, a good thing I probably did not handbrake there. That was actually a really wide hairpin. I don't know if I would have made it with this being front-wheel drive.
Right 4, 30.
Especially not here on asphalt. On gravel, I could slide it a little bit more, but on asphalt, it just hooks up really hard.
Right 5, short, 30, caution, brake. Square left, 30, narrows. And left 4, medium, tightens, don't cut, and right 6, 100.
Thought I needed to shift a second, but I was just spinning the tires up so much I was banging the limiter.
Right 4, don't cut, 30.
It's alright, short shift a second, it's not gonna kill us.
Right 5, short.
I'm amazed I'm doing this while my first run through here. I cannot believe I actually made it through in one piece. I guess that's kind of what happens though when you actually shut up most of the time and pay attention to what the co-driver calls are. Wow, I beat him by a substantial amount too. I've been doing career in WRC 2 in the Volkswagen just for fun on the side, outside of these videos, just to kind of jump in those cars, get more experience in them too, and get more used to the game. And I've been getting beat by just a little bit, or just barely getting first at best. So it's kind of surprising I'm that much faster in this class. So I did end up having to use a restart. I've got to really learn to shut up and pay attention to the co-driver, especially here. The stage gets real gnarly, and you'll see what I mean as we get about halfway into it. It's just definitely one of the most difficult ones I've tried.
And right 5 short, brake for left 2, 30. Right 5, 30. Right 4, short into left 5. Hairpin left, don't cut, 50. Hairpin right, open, 80. Right 5, brake for hairpin left, 40. Left 3 into right 4, short, small cut,
That's
40.
a really awkward corner there.
Left 4 short, 30. Right 5, brake. For right 2 into square right, 30. Left 4, don't cut, right 5, 40.
Show off a little bit for the fans standing on the side of the road back there. I think it's so cool how the drone's actually flying around with you on the stages recording. It freaked me out the first time I noticed it, but it's actually really awesome they include something like that.
Left 4, very long, 30.
I don't know why, but that little section back there is so fun feeling to drive.
Right 4, open into hairpin right, 40. Hairpin left, 30. Right 3, short, 30.
Really should not have done that. It was a really wide
Right
hairpin.
5 and left 3 short, 40.
I was expecting it to be fairly tight and went to kind of flick the car in an e-brake, and I was looking at a wall basically.
Into left 4, very long, tightens 3. And caution, right 5, hard brake for square right, narrows, open right, 3. And left 4, tightens.
This is what I was talking about, how sketchy this gets. It's so narrow and tight through here, really winding and bumpy too.
Into left 5, into right 3 short, don't cut. Into left 4 long, 100 into kinks.
Then once you get out of here, it's still super winding and technical and just about as difficult. It's just a little bit wider.
60. Right 3, keep in, 30. Into crest and left 5
Like I
short
said in my
for
last
left
attempt
3,
too,
30.
this is probably some of the most fun I've had driving in a sim in a long time. This stage is super fun, even though it is really crazy difficult. I can only imagine how crazy this is in the faster WRC2 and WRC cars.
Into right 4 short, 100. Right 3 tightens into left 4.
Oh,
Keep in,
that
long.
could have gone bad.
Into right 3, long hard brake for square right, tightens over bridge. Into left 4, into right 4 short. And left 5. And right 5 short, 50. Left 4 tightens into right 3 tightens, don't cut. Into left 2 short, narrows. flat left short into right 4 short, 100.
I thought for sure I was going to understeer straight into that cliff face.
Right 4, 40, caution bump
So
into right
much
3,
just
don't
going
cut,
on with the pedals,
120.
balancing the car on the gas and brake to get it around these corners and keep it under control over the bumps too.
Right 3, bumpy, keep in into left 2 short, don't cut, 30. Right 6 short into left 3, tightens.
I wish I could talk more during these rally videos I do for you guys, but it's just too much going on and I really need to hear what's going on.
Right 4 into
And it just
tunnel,
leads to
200.
mistakes every time when I'm actually just like really focused on talking to you
Left
guys.
5, tighten short, 50. Left 5, brake into right 2 short. Into caution, left 1, keep in.
Oh, that was
Into
so
right 1,
close
keep
to
in,
death.
and left 3, tightens. Into right 2 short, 50.
Put a little initial G gutter move there.
Square left, 60.
And there. It does work.
Right 5, bumpy, 30. Right 4 over crest, left 3, short. And flat right, tightens into flat left. Into right 3, short, 30. And right 3, short, 40. Caution, right 3 tightens into square right.
God, it's just unbelievable how good they made these stages here in WRC8 and how good they look too. Like,
Into right
as
3,
soon as I
keep
say
in.
that, we get this amazing looking sunset too.
Into left 1.
It just really blows my mind how far sim racing has come.
Right 5, tightens into left 3, tightens.
It makes it really distracting though when you're trying to drive. You just have this beautiful scenery you want to look at,
For finish.
but you gotta really focus on the road. That was a pretty good run, I gotta say. Very happy with that. So going into our repair menu here, we did do a little bit more damage to the powertrain than I thought we were going to. Not much to the turbo though, which is usually what I do most of the damage to be completely honest. So that's what it's recommending is automatic. I think what I'm gonna actually do is cancel my brakes because we're still at 95%. We've barely done anything to the brakes. That's one thing I've noticed is your brakes barely take anywhere. At least I haven't noticed they do anyways. And it kind of is pointless for me most of the time, at least in junior WRC, and in the WRC2 career I've been doing, it also seems like it's kind of a waste of your time, especially because it does take a lot of time to do the brakes on WRC8. So if you just cancel doing that, you can usually completely repair everything else on the vehicle. While this is loading up here, guys, I want to say I'm completely blown away by the Tour de Corse. It is so much better than I ever would have imagined it was going to be. Not just in terms of the driving itself, but just the way it looks. Looking at the replay cams, which you guys will see, I'm going to try to splice it together so it kind of blends in and out, so it's a little more action for you guys to watch during the driving. But the scenery is just amazing here. The world just looks so much more alive than any of the stages in Dirt Rally 2.0.
Left 5. Don't
So we've had a
cut,
couple
30.
really good stages. Let's see if we can
6
keep
into
that
right
trend
4
going
short,
here.
60. Left 4, don't cut, 150. Left 6 and right 3, keep in, long.
Now that I've done the repairs, I can actually tell a difference in power. I could definitely tell it was
Flat
down
right
on
into
power.
left 5, keep in, 30. Right 4, keep in into left 4 short.
The pops on this car are so aggressive sounding. I noticed that in the replay. I didn't really notice it too much before playing, but this thing sounds like a gun going off when it pops. Oh, turn. Barely salvage that.
40. Left 6 tightens, 4 short into right 3, don't cut, 40. Right 3 tightens, keep into left 3, don't cut. And right 3, don't cut. Left 5 into flat right, 60.
Real bad understeer there for a second.
Right 4 brake into left 3, open, don't cut. And left 5 into right 5. And left 3 short, 100. right 4 short into left 6. And caution, left 2, 40. Left 6 short over crest for right 4 short, 30. Right 4 short, don't cut, 30. Right 3, don't cut, 30. Left 6 short.
That got a little sketchy there.
Don't cut, 30. Left 3 open, don't cut, 40. Left 3, 120. Left 4 short and right 5. Into left 5, tightens 3. And flat right for right 3, don't cut, open long, 90.
Ho ho ho! Almost went into those little like barrier cone looking things that are on the edge of the road. I don't even know what you would call those things, but they just about murdered me.
Into left 5 narrows, 50. Right 3 into left 6, 70.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Into right 2, 100.
Kick our wipers on. So as you guys saw there, I did have a little issue with either my PC or Elgato and lost the webcam footage. I don't know how much the actual race footage corrupted, so I'm going to be putting replay footage in place for that stage. Obviously though, we did do really well. We held on to first place for that stage and we moved up significantly. We are now almost a little over 45 seconds, almost a minute ahead of the next closest competitor. So it looks like this is going to be a night stage, which I was honestly kind of expecting. We hadn't had any so far. We had some that were a little darker and more in the evening. Hopefully we don't run back into rain on this stage, though. That'll make things really tricky.
Right 5, short into left 4, tightens.
So my daughter
Right
came
3,
upstairs
tightens,
and
don't cut.
caused me to kind of go off in the trees a little there, so I do kind of know what's going to happen here. This is going to get real sketchy. We're already in the fog, it's already nighttime, and it does end up moving into rain, which I was really hoping we could avoid in this
Right 2,
stage.
tightens, 20. Square left open, 30.
Oh, almost completely avoided the wall there.
Left 4
Put a
short.
little show on for the fans.
Left 3 short and flat right. Into left 5, keep in. Into right 3 short, don't cut. And left 4 into left 6 short, 80, bumpy. Hard brake for square right, 80. Left 3, keep in. Into right 5, tightens 3.
Oh,
And left 3, don't
that was
cut.
some nasty understeer. It's my fault though, I gave it a little too much throttle on that.
And left 3 short.
Once it came into boost, it just lit the tires up and, well, they want all our traction in the front, so you're definitely not going to turn.
Left 4, 30. Right 4, open, don't cut. And left 4, tightens, don't cut. Into right 4, open. Into left 5, short. Right 3, tightens. Into caution, left 4, 120, keep in. Caution, bump for left 3, into right 6. And left 5, don't cut, 50. Left 3 short into right 3 short. And left 4 short, keep middle into kinks over 50. Left 5, narrows into kinks. Into right 2, narrows, open. Into left 4, open, and right 5, don't cut, 80. Left 5 and right 4. Into left 5, short brake into right 4, short over bridge into square left. Into left 3, medium, tightens.
Oh, just barely saved that one.
Into right 4, medium.
And there's the rain.
Into left 4, short, 80. Left 4, short into flat right, tightens. And brake for square right, narrows, 40.
Oh yeah,
Right 3
I'm
into
really
left
losing
3.
grip already.
Right 4, short into right 6, tightens, medium.
This is gonna be super sketchy through the forest in this rain.
And crest into left 3, 30, bumpy. Right 4 and flat left 60, into forest. Right 5, medium, tightens. And left 3 narrows off camber into right 5 over crest. Into left 3, tightens 2. And right 5 and right 4. Into left 3 and brake for square left, widens.
Just like having to breathe on the throttle right now, basically, which is crazy with how little power this thing makes and being front-wheel drive, but if I am too aggressive even just a little bit, it just goes straight into understeer. That was a very brave and very stupid line there. I almost went right into the guardrail.
Over crest into left 5, short, 40. Left 4 short and caution right 1, 30. Hairpin left open.
My co-driver heard that backfire there and just shut
Left
up.
5 short into right 3, long.
That was kind of funny. I don't know why that happened. That was weird.
Flat left tightens 4 into right 4, short 60. Right 4 tightens into left 4, open medium.
Well, the rain cleared up at least, it looks like. I think it's going to be a little slick still. Definitely feels like the car's still on the slide all over the place. Feels like I'm dragging something or something. Yeah, definitely something going on there.
Square left narrows into left 3, don't cut. And left 5 short, 50. And right 5 short, 30.
I have no idea what that banging and popping is, but it does not sound good. It's making the car jerk here and there randomly. It's really sketchy. It almost feels like we're bottoming out, but as far as the car goes, damage-wise, and I say that and go into a wall trying to look at the damage meter, everything looks fine for the most part.
Hairpin right open into left 4, open.
Try to show off, and I almost go off into the trees again.
Left 5 into right 3, short.
Oh, there was a really good example of what I was talking about. You can see the whole car just kind of lurched off to one side for a second. It does not feel like it's handling right either. I don't know what is wrong with it, but something is not right.
Into right 3, short for finish.
Luckily, we are at the end of the stage and the end of this rally, though, so really not a big problem. So we weren't nearly as far ahead in that stage, which I'm not surprised by. It's super technical and a lot of changes in grip levels. I did figure out what that banging sound was, by the way, watching the replay back. It's whenever we're hitting a pothole, and also the water splashes that are building up inside of the potholes. It's really awesome. This game has that level of detail. So we did finish a little over a minute overall ahead. We did take home our first podium here. Only our second rally event too, so I'm really stoked on that. We're off to a really good start in this car. So as far as driver standings, we are in the lead now by 1 point. Not big lead on them, but we are first overall driver standings. Still got a lot of the season left though. So we got a really nice bump on experience, reputation, and morale for that. And we also got a decent chunk of money, which we really needed after that rally. We only had like 3,000 after the entry fees. Got another 2,000 for getting our objective, which was do not spend more than 35 minutes on repairs. So it was a really good thing I actually was playing it as safe as I was and not doing damage to the car. We also didn't use hard tires in 2 rallies, so we actually got another 4 grand. We also picked up a new crew member here as well.
You are taking part in an historic event with a legendary car. Achieve the best time possible.
Alright, so I went ahead and jumped in here and scheduled our next events. We will be resting, and then we'll be doing a historic race in Turkey, or I will, because I'll do these off camera. I just want to keep the videos strictly to our season races, because it's already going to be long videos anyways. But I will be going to Turkey and using the Ford Escort Mark II, which should be a really interesting race for me. I have not done that stage, and I've got a little experience in the car, so I should be able to do fairly well on that one. And then after that, we'll be moving on to Rally Italia Sardinia, which is a really awesome location. I've done a few stages in there. We will jump in here real quick. I have 4 R&D points to use up. I will show you guys these as we do them, just so you know what our boosts are as we go through our season. I will be doing the Always Willing. It reduces our fatigue cost of active crew members during events, which is really helpful, I found out. We're going to go over here to our meteorologist. We'll increase the number of periods in the weather forecast for each stage from 1 to 2. Also really helpful, you can kind of plan ahead and pick your tire choice better on that one. And then we're going to go down to our financial director. We're going to unlock that so we can reduce our overall cost for each stage. We do have 1 skill point left, and we're going to use that to get involved, which increases the amount of available events. So it should be helpful for us increasing our experience and getting more money here as well. We are up to $29,000 now. We still got to go over here to our emails, which we'll do next. And we'll click over here to our repair costs. Only $6,000 for that last rally, $6,700 if you want to be technical. Not bad at all though. And we'll jump in over here to crew management. I'll go ahead and swap all these guys out real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the first one it picks out for me. I'm not going to go bother picking a specific one. And then we can go ahead and add our financial director now. So that ends today's episode, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. This next rally should be a lot of fun. It will probably be a week before I do this next one. I just wanted to get the season rolling and do another video on it here pretty quick and get a little more experience in the car and get more comfortable with it as well. If you guys did enjoy the video, please hit that like button down below, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.